Hey guys, so I realized I did not start my video this morning. It's noon. I got kiddo on the bus. I went for half my walk because it started raining on me. The joys of Washington. I need to shower, so that's that. I am trying not to freak myself out. I haven't finished my my week 8 paper. I have 3 pages left I need to write on that. And then I have a 10-page paper and a 15-page paper. Normally, when we have a 10-page paper and a 15-page paper, it is accumulation of the entire term's papers. The 10-page paper is not, and we can't even talk about the same topic we have been talking about, so I have to write a fresh 10-page paper. And the 15-page paper is a full assessment from the activity that we chose, so I'm trying not to stress out because we're going into week 8. And I had to wait to do some of these papers until I got feedback from my teacher. So now I'm trying to get this done so I can start those 2 other papers so that, because week 10, we don't have a full week. Class starts on Monday. It ends on Friday instead of Sunday. So we're losing 2 days. So like, I'm trying not to freak out and I'm trying to get it done so that I have the week and a half to do the paper, a little over a week and a half to do both the other 2 papers. And then I have a break. And then next term is residency. I'm both ready and not ready for residency, you guys. So I need to get cracking. I need to do the job. I need to do what I need to do. And I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm so nervous. So nervous. So nervous. So that was lovely. I'm leaving way later than I normally do because my garage door got stuck. My garage just stopped working. And it took me 20 minutes to get the door unhinged to be able to manually pull it. So my shoulder is not doing the best at the moment. But this okay, we're on our way to physical therapy, where it's not gonna do well for a lot of moments. When I go to Harbor Freight today, I definitely need to look at purchasing some cheap garage door handles for my dad to attach because I'm tired of like pulling it down. So I have to make sure that we're looking at these wall mount security lights, and that is what I want to purchase. My dad wants me to test them out. And if they work really well, then he's going to purchase a couple for his house. So I'm actually going to purchase, they're $9 a piece. With what I have left over in my miscellaneous spending, I could probably get 2, maybe 3. And then as a motivator / reward for myself, I'm going to be getting Papa John's. And that'll be my meal for the day. Rearranged my bedroom because I just could not focus on my schoolwork. And let me tell you, when you can only move things by either sitting on the ground and scooching it with your feet because you can't use your shoulders, it takes a long time to move some things around. So that took me a while. Like 2, maybe 3 hours because I took plenty of breaks. That was intense. Super intense. We're actually behind the kiddos' bus right now. I gotta make sure I email her teacher. So I'm going into school tomorrow and I'm so excited. I absolutely look forward to my Wednesdays now. Like, Wednesdays are my favorite day of the week, especially on the weeks that I don't have my kiddo, where I'm going and volunteering for 2 hours. It's a lot of fun. Especially on science days. I back the teacher up. All these parents putting their kids on the bus. I mean, I do it too, but I'm on L&I right now. I want to be able to put my kid on the bus forever. If I could work from home as an emergency manager, I totally would. I don't really think that's a job that you can do a lot of work from home, because you need to be around with the other emergency managers to make plans and stuff. Oh, the lights are on. Okay, good. I just had like freak out that I didn't turn my headlights on. This is my first car where headlights are not automatic. There are a lot of things in this car that I'm not used to, because I'm used to having, and like my 2011 had touchscreen, backup camera, manual lights, auto lights, all of that. And this is 2014, but it's a VW, so I mean, I get it. Korea's a little ahead than Germany. You know, no shade to my Germans, but you know, Korea. Got my coffee this morning. Well, I made my coffee this morning. I'm doing so good, and only getting specialty coffee when I go to Starbucks to upload my 2 iced coffees, 2 for the price of 1, because you get a free refill while in store, and I stay there long enough. I'm not going to do my official walk because I have to go to Target, Harbor Freight. Maybe we'll see how I feel when I get back from Harbor Freight. Well, depends on the weather. Because when I first woke up this morning, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to do extra walking at Target, extra walking at Harbor Freight because it's pouring down rain. But it's not raining right now, so I may be able to get away with doing my walk. Yesterday, my walk was cut down to only 1 lap because about halfway through my first lap, it rained on me. I think I talked about that yesterday. So I am gonna try really hard to finish up my paper today. I have about 1.5 pages I need to write, and then I can start cracking on my other 2 papers. I know I'm a repetitive monster right now, but it's also a good way for me to remember my plan and to stay motivated and stay focused. I worked on my budget. I filmed my budget video, and I'm so proud of myself that I remembered to do it ahead of time. It's already uploaded to my channel. I have my February overview that's going to be going out this Friday, which by the time you see this vlog has already been up. But I also have my first paycheck already budgeted, and I remembered to include all the things I needed to include this time. And I double and triple checked my math. So if my math is wrong, please let me know, for those of you who watch my budget videos. So I really hate when I get acne right by the corner of my mouth, because then it looks like, when it's healing, because you know, I can't not pick at my acne, it looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I put a little color on my lips because I'm feeling a little pale, and it looks like I can't put lipstick on. Oh boy. I don't even think I told you about, yes I did. I just did. I'm sorry. I'm a little space case today. I went to bed before midnight last night, which is like a huge win for me, because like when I looked at the clock, when I actually lay down, 10:30, which means I fell asleep between 11:30, somewhere in there. Like, yes, I did it before midnight, and I slept through the whole night. I was so proud of myself. You have no idea. Bro, what are you doing? So proud of myself. Thank you, body, for letting me sleep. I went to bed early and I stayed sleeping. Like, thank you. Normally, if I go to bed that early, I'm waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I did not. So we have dentist appointments on Thursday. I have my call with my advisor on Friday. I have my doctor's appointment on the 30th. So we'll see what the doctor has to say. We got a lot of things happening. I have chiropractic next week. Yeah. We're just rocking it. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. We're feeling good. So yeah, we have Target, Harbor Freight, Papa John's, and a paper to do today. It has already been a day. So volunteering got canceled because Alex's teacher is sick. So I went on my walk. But let me tell you, I was awake for 22 and a half-ish hours. Like between 22 and 22 and a half-ish hours. I'm surprised I don't look more run down and beat up. Okay? I've been trying. It is 1 p.m. now. I am trying to work on this 10-page paper. I'm trying to make sure that I eat. Got a trail mix. It's okay. I have some leftover pizza. I have like one slice left. But I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna actually have for dinner. I have rice and kimchi, and I do have spicy chicken, so I'll probably eat the leftover spicy chicken. Maybe make some pot stickers to go with it and call it good. I'm trying to work on this paper. I'm not gonna lie, before my shower, I laid in my bed for like 20 minutes just crying because that's how exhausted I am. Trying to get this APA generator to work so I can continue to work on my paper, because y'all, it's a struggle. It's a definite struggle. I'm breaking out like crazy. See that? Like crazy. Still nursing my coffee. Still trying to get my coffee drank. Not exactly dying, but pretty close. It feels like pretty close. I am so exhausted. Like so beyond exhausted. Pray for me. Wish me luck. Good morning. So, I was looking on my pants are really dirty from working out this morning in the woodshed, but I was looking at my informed delivery, and it's showing I have a bunch of packages coming today. And I'm like, oh yeah, the last of my Etsy packages coming today instead of tomorrow. I was like, woo! And then I realized today is Thursday. So they're coming on time. I think not sleeping a whole lot Tuesday night to Wednesday, because I slept for like an hour and a half. 2 hours? All I know is I didn't sleep a whole lot. And so I had like a page and a half written. And some really good research done. So I'm kind of blown, like my mind blown, that I was able to accomplish that while being so tired. I even went on my walk. I don't think I talked about my walk. My walk was real bad, y'all. It was about, on my first lap, about half a mile from home, when my Achilles tendon had such a sharp, debilitating pain. Like, I'm pretty sure that neighborhood I walk in, if they were to see me, they would be like, holy crap, because like I felt like my leg was gonna collapse underneath me. And when I was talking to my boyfriend about it last night, he's like, well, did your calf cramp up? I said, not really. I didn't have any pain. I said I had a slight twinge, like in the crease of the back of my knee and my ankle. And I couldn't put, for like a quarter of a mile, I couldn't put any weight on my right leg. Like I barely could, like, it was real bad. So I thought, I'm done for. I'm only gonna get one lap done today. It took about a quarter of a mile. And then my leg was fine. So I did that. We're gonna cheat and go this way. And I just got apple stuck between my teeth. And a spot where I have wire. So I can't take regular floss. I have to thread floss. That's cool. Wait till I get home to do that. Maybe it'll work itself out. Dentist appointment today. Get teeth cleaned. But after I made it that quarter of a mile and the pain went away, I went and did my other lap because I felt confident. Like I was Googling it. I was also Googling my hip pain because in the middle of physical therapy, I'm just having a chat with my physical therapist about my hip issue. And she's like, since I'm not treating your hip, I can't give you exercises. She's like, but you can look up these two things. Like, that's what she does. So I looked up TFL and IT band stretches, but I'm still having this horribly sharp pain at night. And I keep trying these exercises, and what sucks is the main exercise for these stretches is leaning against the wall with the side you're not stretching leg forward, the leg you're stretching down behind that one, and you're leaning into the wall. It's my right hip. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying all the different variations for it. If you do it in the lunge position, you're not stretching the whole thing. So you have to do a separate IT band stretch. But like, I'm trying to stretch it and I'm still getting this horrible pain, So I think back to sometimes when my boyfriend will massage my psoas and my general hip area, he always comments about my hip flexors. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a hip flexor. So I Google hip flexor stretches and hip flexor pain, and the area that my major pain is at does fit within the hip flexor area. So I tried hip flexor stretches, and that made a huge difference. So it might not specifically, like, it might be a little bit TFL and IT band, but it was definitely hip flexor. For sure, hip flexor. So I'm going to continue doing those stretches at night so that I can sleep. And then my boyfriend wants me to do calf stretches before I go on my 2-mile walks from now on. And he said, and hopefully that will help with the Achilles pain. I really do hope it helps because that sucked. Today we have a busy but not so busy day. After physical therapy, we're going to go to Harbor Freight, because when we went to Harbor Freight on Tuesday, they were out of what it is that I was looking for. So we're going to try to see if they've got it now. Then we're going to come home. We're going to do some work on my paper. And then when my alarm goes off, we'll give the mouth a little goggle, little swish swish. And we'll go to the dentist and get our teeth cleaned. Now, the last time I was there, he'd wanted me to come in to get some work done on some of my cavities that they've already filled, but no one ever scheduled me for an appointment. Maybe they'll schedule me for an appointment now? Because he told the hygienist that he wants me to come in sometime before my next cleaning, because I guess one of my fillings is a little sketchy or whatever, and it's like, you know. So maybe this time around. Maybe this time that will get taken care of. Hey, you guys. So I'm a little irritated, a little frustrated. I set up an appointment last week for my advisor to call me at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is 9:46 Pacific Standard Time, and guess who didn't get a phone call? I decided, you know what, let me go for my walk since I'm a little irritated. And I've been doing really good about doing 2 miles. I'm not going to be doing 2 miles today. It's hard to tell. You see, the fence is wet. It's not horribly raining, but I'm getting wet. But I need to get this exercise in, so I'm still going to do this walk. And it's actually really cold. I wish I would have brought gloves and wore different shoes. I'm really frustrated with my advisor. I sent an email to my instructor, because he's my core instructor, asking who it is I can contact to actually get answers about my program. I also emailed my advisor with my list of questions, stating, we were scheduled to have a phone call. You didn't call me. Please answer these questions via email. My appointment's been confirmed for over a week. Just shy of over a week. So it's very irritating because my program's kind of new-ish. So there aren't a lot of people in it. So there aren't a lot of people I can ask questions. And I've had interactions with one person that's further along in the program than me, and he doesn't want to answer questions, which is also very frustrating. Like, I'm not going to take your topic, bro. Help me out. I have questions. I have residency next term. I'm flying to Arizona in May. I need to know what to expect. I don't even have a mentor to help me through the milestone process. I'm supposed to turn my first milestone in next term. I don't even know what that milestone is. Yeah. Hey guys, so this is Saturday, and normally I'm on my way to Starbucks to go sit there and do homework, but I have a couple things I wanted to talk to you guys about. We're on our way to the post office. The mail carrier didn't deliver my mail yesterday, so it had to have been a not regular mail carrier there, because there are mail carriers that refuse to drive on those wood planks. decorated my cup. I finally found the stickers I wanted to. This sticker I was looking for. And it says, I am doing this for me. And then I added this one from Ben's Design Co. And I changed the way the stars were oriented on it, because the stars are more like a triangle, but the stars are like breaking apart from the moon. So I wanted them to be like more all over the place. More like a big... okay, back to... Thank you for the news break, but the reason why we're not going to Starbucks, not because I have to go to the post office, because the mail carrier didn't deliver. And like, I was so confused. I'm like, what is this other package? What is this other package? It shouldn't be, I don't have anything that's supposed to be coming to me. It came in my informed delivery. I'm like, what is this other package? And Maddie, LuLaRoe Madeline Boutique, who I absolutely love, and you know, there are some LuLaRoe consultants that like are unicorn finders or whatever, and I don't buy LuLaRoe very often at all. But if I do find something LuLaRoe, instead of trying to go bargain hunt and find what I want, I will go to Maddie. I pay full price, but she is a super small business owner, and I do know how much it helps. So the rare occasion that I do buy, I have had this one for a while, but the rare occasion I do buy LuLaRoe, I buy it from her. Well, I won a giveaway in her group a couple months ago, but her husband was at basic training, and then she had a bunch of stuff going on, and so she probably for like 3 or 4 months, I messaged her a couple times because she was supposed to just surprise me and send an item, and it didn't happen. And I didn't message her because I'm like, you know, I won your giveaway. It's just, you know, it's because I had so much trouble with my mail, and half the time the stuff doesn't come up. So I want to let her know, hey, if you sent something, I never got it, kind of thing. And she messaged me and she's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. She's like, I'm the worst consultant ever. I've had so much going on. I'm like, girl, don't worry about it. Like, real life. I stopped sweating the small stuff, honestly, when I started dating my boyfriend, because I was a stress pot. Like, I stressed about everything. And it took him a while to get me to understand, why stress over things I can't control? And you know what I can control? Me. That is it. That's all I can control. So like, stressing over little things that are completely out of my control, there's no point. Oh, I thought she was gonna cross. I just want to make sure she's gonna cross to get to her truck. She could get to it, but I guess she didn't. She's just checking so we can go. That's so nice. Anyways, so she's like, you know, I'm gonna send you 2 items, and I'm like, you do not have to send me 2 items, because like it costs her money to send me an item for free, you know. I mean, granted, yes, business expense, but still. So I get the first item. It's amazing. It's a classic tee. This one's an Irma classic tee, which I like better because the arms aren't restricting, but she could only find this purple plaid in the Irma that I really loved in my size, so I accept the tight sleeves. But it was this beautifully pink plaid, and I was blown away. And then she's like, your second item should get there soon. I bought them about the same time, and a couple weeks went by, and I sent her a message. I said, hey, I just want to let you know I still have not received the second item. I don't want you to think I'm ungrateful, because I always send her a message, thank you. Even if I'm purchasing an item, and then once I get the item, I always message her to let her know I received it. And she was like, oh, I just assumed that you had received it. I was like, girl, I know you got a lot going on, but you should know by now, I always contact you when I receive an item because I'm so excited about how beautiful it is. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna contact, because she purchased it from another consultant. She goes, let me find out. And then she messaged me back like 2 days later. And granted, this was weeks after she purchased it to send to me. And she messaged me and she was like, I am so sorry. They didn't even send it. She gave the package to her husband. It's still in his vehicle. It's all packaged up in his vehicle. She goes, here's the tracking number. She's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, girl, like, I'm not stressing about a free item. I just didn't want you to think I was ungrateful. Because you didn't have to do that. And so, like, yesterday my package didn't get delivered. So I was like, oh, let me set an alarm. Let me go to the post office. Since I'll be halfway there, let me make my Trader Joe's run, because there's some stuff I want to get at Trader Joe's that, like, are just for mommy. Because all the grocery shopping I do is centered around stuff that I know Alex will eat. So let me do some shopping for mommy. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do it. And so she messaged me last night. She goes, I don't want to spoil the surprise. She's like, but there's an issue with the package. And I was like, what? So she sends me a screenshot because she was tracking she's tracking the package. And she was like, there was an issue. Oh, sorry, dude. There was an issue with the package. And I was like, oh, that's from you? She's like, yeah. So I explained to her that, I've had issues with my mail carrier in the past. She goes, I remember reading about it. Did this package cause a problem? I said, no, it had to have been a fill-in carrier, because my carrier and I have come to a compromise, you guys. My dad jokes, says it looks like a tiny home was demolished in my front yard. But I have those wood planks. I think I've shown at least pictures. I think I've done video and shown you guys clips of it, of what it looks like. Right where the mailman goes, and my brother-in-law, because I was doing planks like in the tire treads, and my brother-in-law was like, it would behoove you to turn them sideways so it's more like a bridge. So I turned them sideways to be more like a bridge, and we moved the mailbox. And of course you guys know the whole drama about building the mail drop, and of course you guys know about me having to go to the post office all the time. Well, he's been delivering, he's even using my package drop. Like, we've come to a good compromise. But there are some mail carriers that don't like the wood planks. So and I go, and if the boards get knocked out of place, I go and I fix them every day. Even in the rain, I go and fix them every day for my mail carrier. So, needless to say, this had to have been a fill-in driver who saw the wood planks, didn't like them. So, I explained that to her, and she goes, okay. And I was like, you did not have to send me a package. But she sent me a package. I don't know what it is, because we talk about non-LuLaRoe stuff. She's an amazing individual, and she knows that I was having a rough time, and we were talking about it. And she's like, if you need to reach out to me, reach out to me. Okay, I thought the post office didn't open till 9. Did I miss? Okay, that person's just dropping mail off. I'm like, did I miss? Oh, God. Because if I don't get here before my mail carrier leaves, then they won't let me pick up my package that they're supposed to redeliver. That's why I set an alarm and I come early. And on Saturday, the actual post office doesn't open till 9. I don't think that they set out to deliver prior to this. I really hope not. So, long story short, it's really sweet of her. She sent me a package. So I'm trying to pick the package up. And the mail that wasn't delivered yesterday. Then Trader Joe's. And then I have my friend coming over with her kids this afternoon. So they're going to destroy Alex's playroom. It is what it is. I love them to death, but it's going to happen. They'll do their best to clean up. They will. They will do their best to clean up, but they're babies. So, no Starbucks today. We're going to do that tomorrow.